morning, Miss Sloan. My name's Detective Parker. I wanted to bring you in today to just ask you a few follow-up questions about the report you made against your neighbour, Megan Brooks. Now, we've spoken to Megan and Thomas, and I just wanted to clear a few things up with you, if that's okay.
Of course, officer, that's fine.
Now, could we just start with the incident that prompted your report? Could you just tell me everything that happened on that night?
Of course. I was at home doing some reading or something, I believe, when I heard them arguing again. It wasn't the first time. She seemed to be screaming at him every other night. I've made noise complaints about this before, you can check. But something seemed more serious this time. After I heard the thud, everything went quiet until the ambulance arrived. I was worried that Thomas was hurt.
Miss Sloan, after we received your call, we also received a report from A&E. As I'm sure you're aware, Thomas suffered a head injury and concussion. Following previous reports of assault, we've escalated the investigation to one of domestic violence.
I'm glad you're doing something about this now.
Miss Brooks, we're here because we've received a very concerning report regarding the situation between yourself and your boyfriend Thomas.
Well, I'd never hit Thomas, if that's what you're trying to say.
I'm referring to the injury that he sustained last night. We're aware that there was a very heated argument between you both, and well, I'm wondering whether it's you who is responsible for that injury. Mr. Pearson, we've already spoken about the incident that took place last night. Now I'd like to ask you some questions about your relationship with Megan. Would it be fair to say that there's a strain between the two of you?
Me and Megan have got our issues. I mean, I love her, but there's been something wrong lately. I mean, she often gets angry at me. She gets frustrated.
About what?
When I'm late home from work, when I go out with friends, when I go to the gym. I mean, something's bothering her, but she won't tell me. And it's definitely put distance between us.
And would you say that she's taking this anger out on you?
What do you mean?
It's important that you're honest with me, particularly if she's hurting you. We've received a phone call from a concerned neighbour. They're worried that there's been an incident of abuse, that Megan's been showing threatening behaviour towards you.
Megan smashed a glass and I ran over to help her. Tripped, lost my balance and then smacked my head off the coffee table.
See, we've heard contradicting reports specifically stating that Megan has been abusive towards you.
That's insane. Megan wouldn't hurt me.
I didn't hit Thomas.
Well, we've received a report saying that you have.
Lydia. God, she's obsessed. That woman hasn't left Thomas alone since we moved into the building. He doesn't do anything about it. I don't know if he feels bad for her or if he just likes the attention, but it happens a lot. Not to mention the amount of complaints she's made to the landlord. Last time, she reported us for a disruptive noise on a night we weren't even in. We'd gone away for the weekend.
Can you prove this?
Yeah, I've got the booking on my phone. You can have a look if you really want.
Have you found anything? OK, bring her in, apply for a warrant, search your property as soon as possible.
Yes, I believe Megan is someone who is abusive.
Would you be able to explain?
As I've explained, I've heard them arguing many times before. It's got to the point now where I don't even mention it to the landlord because it's just too often. And it's always her yelling at the top of her voice. I hear it a lot when Thomas comes home. Sometimes I see online that Thomas has been out with his friends, so when he gets home, I hear the yelling again. Compared to Thomas, she just seems so mean and just seemed to put him down. He's always been a kind neighbour, very friendly and approachable, and I think we got on well, and she didn't like that, and that's what caused her to be so aggressive towards me.
And you mentioned that she sent you some letters. Do you have those with you?
Yeah. So this happened more recently. I got some letters through. At first I didn't know what they were, but then I read them more, and then the other one and another one. Then I worked out that they were coming from her. She was ridiculing me, threatening me, telling me to stay away from Thomas. At one point, I think she accused me and Thomas of cheating.
I take that to mean that there's nothing going on between you and Thomas.
Absolutely nothing. She's just so twisted.
Do you think that Megan could believe differently?
Maybe. Thomas always smiles and stops for a chat in the hallway if we run into each other, but when she's there he goes all silent. It's like he's scared of her. I definitely think he can't stand up to her.
Can you confirm that this is your journal? Could you read this page for me?
February 10th. I heard Thomas and Megan discussing plans for a Valentine's date next week. They mentioned going to an Italian at 8 p.m. I haven't figured out which restaurant exactly. Can't believe that he's still with her. I'm definitely going through with it. I need to do this to remind him that he should be with me.
Go through with what?
Nothing, it's not mine.
Are you sure?
Yeah, the journal isn't mine.
You see, we've heard a very different story from Megan, and it appears to line up with what you've written in your journal.
Megan's a liar. She would say that if she was jealous of how close me and Thomas are.
The issue with that is that the handwriting in these two appear to line up with the handwriting in the Christmas card that you sent to Thomas. You are lying to me right now. Could you turn the page and read it out loud for me?
February 11th. I'm going to do it tomorrow. Megan comes home late usually on Fridays. I'll wait till Thomas is in bed. I already know he leaves the door unlocked. That's when I'll do it. I'll carve his face with my knife and give him something to remember me by. That way he'll always be thinking of me, even when he's with her.